Hi, I'm Gordon. This is Video and Arcade Top 10, North America's premier video and electronics game show. The show where you can win big by either being a studio player or a home player. Now, how do you become a home player? Well, simple. Just write to us at Video and Arcade Top 10, 550 Queen Street East, Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A1V2. Now, as a home player, you're not only eligible to win the same game your studio partner wins, you also have the chance to win some kickin' prizes that we drop for here on Video and Arcade Top 10. Like this incredible CD Laserdisc player from Pioneer. This state-of-the-art equipment will play a film on Laserdisc and up to 6 hours of programmable music from compact disc. I'm going to pick our third winner right now. All right, and our winner of our CD Laser is Darren Fordron from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Congratulations, Darren. Now, as a home player, you can also win one of 3 family passes for four to the CN Tower, experience the space race, and be treated to brunch at the top of Toronto. So if you want to win, send in your entries now because we'll be drawing for the winner in just 2 weeks. Now, in the new year, we'll be drawing for another lucky winner of a top-of-the-line Melee mountain bike. All of Melee's bicycles are loaded with top bike parts to make your on- and off-road trekking a breeze. All these great prizes are only for home players, so write in. All right, let's check in with the game.
I've got this week's movie review, plus a Nintendo News update, this week featuring Super Mario Land 2.
Nana Cherry and 10,000 Maniacs check in with their hot videos. I'll have some tips for Kirby's Dream Land, plus the letter of the week.
Nintendo checks in today with 2 wild games. First, we get that Super Scope up and firing again as we play BattleClash. Then it's off once again to see which player can solve the Legend of Zelda. All right, if you haven't heard of the Super Scope, you should have because it has become the most popular accessory for any home video game system ever. Take its pinpoint accuracy and the total game variety that the Super Scope 6 offers, and man, are you in for total video game excitement. Today we're playing BattleClash. Society has collapsed in the 21st century between new technology taking over, food riots, violence, increased crime, and more. The city has been divided into various camps. Let's also not forget the various natural disasters that have also plagued the world. Mix this all together and you get hopelessness. So what do people do? They create the battle game. With that in mind, let's meet our 4 BattleClash challengers. Liza. Hey, Adam, how you doing?
Fine.
Good. Have you ever used a Super Scope before?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like it?
Yeah.
Good work. So you're pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck today. You're playing with Evan Goseals from Three Hills, Alberta.
Michael, how you doing?
Fine.
Is there anyone you want to say hi to out there?
Yeah, hi to my best friend Brandon and Robert and all my friends at Escobar.
All right, now, have you played with the Super Scope 6 before?
Yes.
All right, good. Are you an expert?
No.
No. Do you hope to win, though?
Yeah.
I guess so. All right, good luck. You're playing with Scott Hickman from White Rock, BC. Good luck.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
Fine.
Have you ever used a Super Scope?
No.
No? Well, this is going to be exciting. You'll love it. You're playing with Adamus P. Nahash from Quilling Gate, Newfoundland.
Ahmed, how you doing?
Hi.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
I guess so. Is there anyone you want to say hi to out there?
Yeah, I want to say hi to my parents and my friend Roger and my uncle.
All right, good luck. You're playing with Luke Terrier from Orleans, Ontario. Now, good luck to all our players. Now, today's winner will be the player that can defeat the most Chiefs in the world. In the event that 2 players are on the same continent, then as usual, the player with the most points will be the winner. Okay, players, if you're ready to turn on, pick up your Super Scope 6. Get locked and loaded. All right, let's play the game. Liza, please tell us what they're playing for.
Our 3rd and 4th place winners will be taking home a very cool t-shirt from Party Pigs. Our runner-up gets the Game Handler controller, the only controller that actually increases the power of your man when you play the game. Game Handler, the ultimate video tool. And our studio champ will walk home with a copy of BattleClash for play on the Super Scope system. But what kind of people would we be if we didn't send you home with your very own Super Scope system? Now back to more game action.
Okay, Liza, 1 or 2 players can play this game. If you do compete in the 2-player mode, then player 1 uses ST Falcon and player 2 uses ST Mosquito. In the time trial mode, you will get a bunch of STs, not to be confused with Saint, to see how good you really are. And the 3 levels to choose from are low, medium, and high. All of today's players are competing in the low mode.
Battle mode, which our players are deep into right now, is the type of game where you fight your way from city to city around the world trying to beat all the chiefs that run each city. If you defeat all 8, you then move on to the battle against the leader and Anubis.
That's right, once you win a city, look at the map to see what the next location is going to be. This will be shown to you by seeing it flash. Shoot the flashing city and move on.
Your main weapon is your laser. Each time you press the fire button, you will shoot a single shot. The faster you fire, the less of an energy surge comes out of your gun. So basically, what I'm saying here is actually carefully timed single shots that are fired every 3 seconds are much more powerful and will ensure a quicker victory.
You can also choose to use a special item such as a bomb by pressing the cursor button. Now, defense is also very important. Each enemy has a different arsenal of weapons at his disposal. You can block most types of shots with a single turbo shot, but some of the enemy shots may require you to hit him more than once. Also, any kind of attack can be fully stopped by a fully charged blast from your gun.
So the key here is to block and counterattack to win. Like I always say, a good offense blows away a good defense. Okay, it's about that time to check in with Nicholas Pickless and today's Nintendo tips.
For today's tips, we'll be popping back up to Dreamland to check out what Kirby and company have been up to since we last paid them a visit. Kirby, the star of this challenging program from Game Boy, has to conquer some pretty tough terrain in his quest to free Dreamland. Let's take a look at the challenges he can expect to meet in the first stage on his journey. Stage 1, called Green Greens, is a fairly straightforward level that gives the player a chance to practice golfing, shooting, jumping, floating, and flying. Kirby will grab a warp star halfway through the stage. It will take him to meet Poppy Brothers Sr. Now go through the door marked in to find a couple of pet brews. Stay on the left side. Inhale the bombs that Poppy Brothers Sr. tosses at you and spit them right back at him. He'll be toasted by 3 direct hits. On stage 2, Castle Lololo, Kirby runs into guess who? Lolola. But this time Lolola has a friend, his twin Lalala. As you might expect, castles have many doors. By pressing up on the control pad, Kirby will enter a door into a new room. Make sure that Kirby jumps off the ledge and grabs the warp star. It will take him to the halfway point in the castle where he'll meet and challenge the pushy Lolola. When Lolola appears to jump up or down to his level and inhale the block which he pushes, spit it right back at him. Now that's all that I'm parting with today, so let's head back to some more game action.
It's time to answer a couple of really good questions, so go ahead, Liza, ask the master of Super Scope anything.
Alright, Big Shot, how do you get into the advanced modes of play?
Oh, that's child's play. On the little screen, on controller 1, press select while holding the L button down.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, how do you stop the enemy's large energy bolt?
I said we'll destroy them with one of your fully charged energy bolts or hit them with half an energy bolt while they're preparing to fire.
Very, very good, Gordon, but I think we should pass on some fighting tips to our players now. As often as possible, use full power energy bolts. Only use the turbo shots to destroy barrages of enemy missiles and regular shots. Look for the enemy's weak points. If you hear a metallic pinging sound, your shots are not affecting the enemy. Save your really special items, such as your homing devices, for really tough enemies. And finally, each enemy has a really distinctive attack pattern. Study them to learn exactly when and where they are going to attack. This way you can learn when to attack and when to defend.
Oh my goodness, look who's been playing with the Super Scope lately. Not bad,
a little bit.
Not bad for a rookie. Yeah, but can you list off 5 of the STs?
Garum, Scarab, Lorca, Artemis, and Schneider.
Not bad, that's pretty good.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Not bad at all. Now when fighting Gardner, shoot at the yellow chest. When fighting Scarab, shoot at the hatch near his stomach when he's crossing his arms.
To defeat Lorca, shoot E-bolts at his torso. When he starts his battle him, nail him with the bomb. Artemis can be destroyed once she lands on the ground and stops flying. Her weak spot is on her back between her wings. And finally, if you want to knock out Schneider, ignore the 3 balls circling above his head. Focus E-bolt on his head and his chest. Okay, we'll keep playing here and head over to Gord with today's Electro News.
All right, I bet you've been thinking, wouldn't it be great if you could have your own karaoke system in your home? Well, you can. Introducing the Laser Karaoke System from Pioneer. Now, you don't have to worry about all those loose lyric sheets. You can even add digital special effects to your voice to make it sound even better. And hey, Paula Abdul does it. Plus, you can alter the key of your song to match your voice. This will really help you keep in key. Now, as if that wasn't enough, the Laser Karaoke connects easily to your home stereo system and a television, and there's a separate drawer that allows you to play CDs. Plus, this system allows you to play high-quality Laserdisc movies as well. This is definitely the system for the person that wants to have all their home entertainment bases covered. Speaking of Pioneer, Liza, what does the Pioneer Top 5 Laserdiscs look like this week?
Well, Gord, the rundown looks like this. At number 5, White Men Can't Jump. At number 4, Wayne's World. Number 3, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. At number 2, The Lawnmower Man. And at number 1, Fried Green Tomatoes. This week's Laserdisc trivia question is, what TV show did Wayne's World premiere on? If you know the answer, send your answers in, and you just might win a couple of Laserdiscs. Evan Rogers of Summerside, PEI, will be receiving a couple for knowing Robin Williams played Peter Pan in the movie Hook. Keep it right here. We'll be right back with our BattleClash champ.
Liza, who is the champ of Nintendo's Super Scope 6 game BattleClash?
All our players did great with their Super Scope 6, but only one can come out on top, and that player is player number 3, Michael. Good work. Congratulations, Michael, for being our studio winner. You and you alone win today's studio pack. Not only do you get the Super Scope system, but you'll also be taking home this great-looking Brave Wave watch, courtesy of our friends at Timex. This watch keeps dual time. It has a built-in calendar, stopwatch, and if you happen to be scuba diving 50 meters below, don't worry. This baby will just keep on taking a great prize pack. Congratulations. Thanks to everybody for coming out and playing the game. Now let's head over to Lexa with today's Nintendo News Update. Welcome back to the wild world of Mario, Wario, and the rest of the crowd down in Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. As you remember from our last update featuring Super Mario Land 2, Mario Land has been invaded by Wario, that evil Mario imposter who seized control of Mario Land. Your objective is to rid Mario Land of the wicked Wario and restore order and control. Can our hero do it? Of course he can, but he needs help from you. Are you up to it? Well, with these terrific pointers, you will be, so let's get started with some advice on how to win at Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. The 5th stage tree zone begins in the roots of the giant Mario Land tree and ends at the top. In the beginning stages of the tree zone, there is a secret star jump, and it will be revealed, making you temporarily invincible. Keep your eyes open for cloud formations. They point to a bonus in the sky. Hidden blocks build a path leading to a treasure of coins at the end of stage 1. To make them appear, just jump up. Be careful in some stages. The tree sap is so thick, Mario can't move. If you get stuck, just wait it out. In a few seconds, Mario will be mobile again. There are small frisbee-like floating platforms to aid you in your ascent. Just hop on and up you go. When you reach the end of the final stage, you will meet a big bird. Hit our feathered friend 3 times to claim the golden coins. That's it for the Nintendo News Update. Let's head over to more game action.
All right, now, have you heard of the Legend of Hyrule? No? Well, you should have. It's the 3rd time we are playing this game, and today's players here in studio are some of the best Zelda players we could find. Well, according to the mythical gods, they descended from a distant nebula that was the home of all good, order, and life. They came down and formed the golden triangle called the Triforce, the ultimate in power. Now, the Triforce could not tell between good and bad, so when it fell into the evil hands of a bunch of thieves led by Mandrake Ganon, the war to save the land begun. So it's time to play that amazing fantasy game from Nintendo, The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Why don't we get over and meet our 4 challengers? Liza.
Conrad, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Good. Anybody you want to say hi to out there?
I'd like to say hi to everyone in St. Philip Pocock Secondary School, which I attend, and especially Francis, Gerald, Chris, all of them, and the Bantam Boys basketball team.
Excellent. What grade, Jim?
9.
Excellent. Okay, you're playing with Roger Pennell from Lippice, Newfoundland.
All right, Josh, are you the king of Zelda or what?
Yeah.
You think so? Yeah. That's the attitude. Is there anyone you want to say hi to out there?
My family and friends.
All right, good luck. You're playing with Mandy Sturgeon from Douglastown, New Brunswick. Good luck.
Ira, have you played this game before?
No.
No? You looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Should be exciting. Anybody you want to say hi to?
No.
Some friends? No?
No.
Okay, you're playing with Michael A. Pierre from Burnaby, BC.
All right, Jason, how good are you, Zelda?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You think you'll beat these guys?
Probably.
You hope so. All right. Is there anyone you want to say hi to out there?
Just my family and friends.
Okay, good luck. You're playing with Carlos Alexander from Edmonton, Alberta. Good luck. All right, now, today's players, the winner is going to be the one who's able to get the furthest in the adventure. Now, the legend begins in your very own house. You have been awakened by Zelda's voice. Set off for the castle, look for the entrance around the perimeter of the castle. Then, once you've entered, look for the magical study called Sanctuary. All right, adventurers, pick up your controllers. Let's turn around and play the game. Liza, please tell us what they're playing for.
Our 3rd and 4th place players will take home a way cool t-shirt from Party Pigs. Our runner-up will get this Gizmo watched by Timex. And the fantasy adventure board game, The Key to the Kingdom, courtesy of Golden Games, a division of Western Publishing. And our studio champ and their play-at-home partner will walk away with a copy of The Legend of Zelda from Nintendo for play on Super NES. Now, back to more game action.
All right, now the golden land of the Triforce has become a dark world corrupted by Ganon's evil wishes. However, this is not enough for Ganon. He also wants to make Hyrule, the light world, his own. Now, to do this, he needs to break the seal of the 7 wise men. We're talking serious stuff, right, Liza?
Yeah, but he can't break the seal.
And why not?
Well, because he must also use the life force of the descendants of the 7 wise men with Aghanim the wizard as his pawn. This is about to become a reality, and this would explain the late-night experiments in the castle.
That's keeping everybody up. Now, you, as the legendary hero of Hyrule, must enter the Dark World on a quest to save the maidens that Aghanim has imprisoned. The aim of the game is to solve as many of the mysteries that face you while rescuing the maidens, defeating Ganon, and returning peace to Hyrule.
There are certain blocks in the dungeons that you can push around, use them as a defensive tactic, and try to keep away enemies.
Now, if there are no objects in front of you, push down the A button and your character will start to run. Don't worry, he'll automatically draw his sword just in case you run into danger. Now, as the game continues, your strength will grow, and you will be able to throw heavier items. On the outside of the game, you can only throw bushes and pots. If you happen to come across Zora's flippers, you can swim.
There are 3 sword attacks, so you can use normal sword blows, where the faster you press the button, the more rapidly the sword will swing. The whirling blade technique is quite effective. Once your sword is charged, release the B button, and you'll execute a whirling power attack.
Remember, though, when you are swimming, you can't use your sword. Pulling levers and statues is a good part of the game, but remember that not all objects should be touched. When you have the Pegasus shoes, you can run with your sword drawn, and if enemies happen to be standing in front of you, you're going to hit them as you run past. One little tip, hold down the A button for another build-up of speed. All right, let's head over to Nicholas Pickles with today's music.
10,000 Maniacs' ethereal and moody sound is most definitely enchanting. Their fifth album, Our Time of Eden, is no exception. They got their big break in 1987 when they opened for REM in the States, when singer Natalie Merchant transfixed the crowd with her incredible voice. Here's 10,000 Maniacs with their latest release, These Are the Days. Nana Cherry's been a worldwide sensation since her debut album, Raw Like Sushi, hit the streets. Remember Buffalo Stance? Well, she hasn't looked back. Her 1991 remake of the Cole Porter classic, I've Got You Under My Skin, for the Red Hot and Dance LP Sizzled. Her long-awaited follow-up, Homebrew, is finally available. Here's her first single, Money Love. Oh yeah, for the love of money, it's Nana Cherry. But seriously, it's trivia time. If you'd like a chance of winning Nana's great cassette, write in and tell me who originally wrote the song I've Got You Under My Skin. Now, if you weren't paying attention, your parents just might know. Send your answers into Video and Arcade Top 10, 550 Queen Street East, Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A1V2. Linda Bones of Provost, Alberta, and Roy Doss of Regina, Saskatchewan are picking up Suzanne Vega's cassette 99.9 degrees Fahrenheit for knowing Suzanne lives in New York City. Now let's head back to more game action.
We've pretty much covered a ton of stuff here about Zelda, The Legend of Hyrule. But you know what we're missing, Liza?
I do. Tips and hints, so why don't you give us some, Gord?
All right, first you got to be aware that every dungeon has a big key that you'll need in order to fully explore the entire map. Now, when you are downstairs with the fire locks, light the gray squares that are all around. These will help you while you're down there.
The third pendant is inside the tower on top of Death Mountain. Reaching this tower is tricky, so think carefully. Here's a clue. You will need to travel through another world to get to the top using the magic mirror and the magic transport.
And remember this saying, stun and run. What I'm referring to here is the boomerang. Use it to stun your enemies and then make a break for the nearest exit.
One of the most important items you're going to need are the Pegasus shoes. With these, you can really reach top speeds, a must if you're going to complete the adventure.
They have to defeat the Almos Knights who guard the East Palace and the Pendant of Courage. To defeat them, simply use your bow and arrows. This weapon will be the most effective. Go back to Sahasrara and give him the pendant. He will be impressed and hand over to you the Pegasus shoes. This will allow you to dash around quickly and cover a great distance in a short period of time.
The next pendant is located in the Desert Palace. You'll need the Book of Medora. This book is found in the House of Books. Look for the building marked with a feather quill symbol. It's in the southeast of Kakariko Village. Now, you're not going to be able to reach the book, so use the dash technique to bash the bookcase to make it fall. You can enter the Desert Palace and get the second pendant.
All right, let's head over to Nicholas Pickles with today's letter of the week.
Time to take another letter from our overflowing mailroom. This one is from Carlos Hernandez, and Carlos writes, I've only been watching your show for a few months, but I already feel that it is one of my favorites. Wants to say hi to Lexa, Liza, Nicholas, and Gord. Thank you, and hi back. And questions for Lexa. Who is your favorite actor or actress? And the answer was from Lexa, Jodie Foster. For Liza, what's your favorite song? Liza could only choose two. Welcome to the Jungle, Guns N' Roses, and Long Hot Summer by the Style Council. She couldn't decide which one was her favorite. For Gord, what is your favorite game? Gord said Final Fantasy. And for me, what is my favorite group today? It's Ride. Thanks for writing in, Carlos. Because you did, we're going to send you a fabulous pass from Roger's Video. Now let's head over to more game action.
When we return, we'll have a look at the Video and Arcade Top Sellers, the movie of the week, and we'll find out who the winner of Legend of Zelda is, so stick around.
To all our letters, the hottest games out there are as follows. At number 3, Super Mario Land. At number 2, Street Fighter 2. And at number 1, The Legend of Zelda. Don't forget to keep us updated on your favorite games for the Video and Arcade Top Sellers. Okay, let's head on over to Lexa for the Butterfinger movie review. One day, Eric the Viking, that famous Norwegian sailor, tired of all his conquering and pillaging, and dared to do something of worth. How about ridding the world of evil? So off he set with his band of sailors into the unknown. But if these guys could only stop getting seasick for just a minute, they might just succeed in their task. I'm talking about the comedy Eric the Viking, available on video. It stars Tim Robbins and John Cleese of Monty Python fame. movie trivia question, what country was Eric the Viking from? If you send in the right answer, you'll have the chance of winning a pair of passes to a Cineplex Odeon Theater. Send those answers in to Video and Arcade Top 10, 550 Queen Street, Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A 1V2. Jonathan Sedgey of Charlottetown, PEI, is going to receive a pair of passes courtesy of Cineplex Odeon Theaters for knowing Macaulay Culkin is the star of Home Alone 2. I think the winner of Zelda is chosen, so let's head over to game action.
All right, Lexa is ready. It's time to find out who our Legend of Zelda champion is. Please, Liza.
Well, there's just too much ground to cover in such a short period of time, but our players did very well. Only one person can win today, and that person is player number 1, Conrad. Congratulations, Conrad. Now, for being our studio winner, you and you alone will take home this week's studio pack. In it this week, we have for you this fast action Skyfighter System Night Strike. Also, you walk away with the speed board to put your NES games in high gear. This great studio pack is coming to you courtesy of Playtoy Industries. To the rest of our players, thanks for coming out and playing the game.
If you live in the Toronto area or plan on making a visit, drop us a line at Video and Arcade Top 10, 550 Queen Street East, Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A 1V2, or call us at area code 416-203-2176. Remember, there are tons of prizes that you can't get unless you write in. So until next week, remember, play the game. Some of our players on Video and Arcade Top 10 will receive the following prizes. Nintendo Hot Game Action. Now you're playing with power, super power. Get a crispity crunchity peanut buttery burst in every bite of Butterfinger. Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Bring the excitement of arcade basketball home with electronic Hot Shot Basketball. There's a motorized moving backboard, electronic game sound, and a digital scoreboard. Milton Bradley, electronic Hot Shot Basketball. CompuCenter, the personal computer specialist for all your needs in computers, video games, calculators, and accessories, and where personal and friendly service is standard equipment. Get a crispity, crunchy, peanut buttery burst in every bite of Butterfinger. Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Man your battle stations. It's electronic talking battleship. So real it really talks. Electronic talking battleship only from Milton Bradley.
Next week, everybody's fave furry creatures set out to discover what makes Santa tick. Join Gideon, Sorbet, Warren, and all the gang for the Grog's first Santa Claus Parade, Thursday, December 17th at 7 p.m. on YTV.